Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for February 20th through the 26th, 2023. This is for Taurus. Pretty soon we are going to get back on dailies. It's an April 3rd or the 10th. Still not decided, but it is still in the works. So countdown is down, a few weeks to go. We have peace and conflict. Now that is a conundrum, okay, and a half. Peace and conflict. So something may be happening, and your whole mantra is like, how can we solve this in a peaceful manner? Like, if this is here, that means that you are really you don't want to deal with the drama. You don't want to have any drama in your life. You don't even want to be a part of any of this. Look, they're not playing. You're saying, look, whatever this is, I will end this, because you're not in the mood for all of this, whatever it is. Something seems to be very deceitful. With Ten of Swords, you're like done. The World and Ten of Swords combined is I'm done with it. Like, when I say I'm done, I'm done. Stick a fork in me. No, stick 10 knives in me, kind of thing. And you have King of Swords with the conflict here. So this is like a mental conflict, right? You're trying to figure out how you can capitalize off the situation where you come out in a way where things work out for you. Something fell, so let's get that. Woo, Knight of Wands. Okay. Listen, where there's smoke, there's fire, is what this says, right? You may be very you may be noticing something is off. It's triggering you in a situation. They do have people here. They do even have, you could be in this could be a commitment with Hierophant 4 Wands. This could be like a marriage. Doesn't have to be at all. Doesn't have to be. This could involve a child. This could involve there's people involved here. So I'm giving you all the possibilities, right? As this is general. But this looks like a person, or not necessarily a person, but a situation where you're starting to see that there's something wrong. It's nagging at you. You may feel like there's something against you, or someone is against you. You may feel that way, like someone's doing something behind my back. I could feel it. But the peace energy with Ten of Swords, the World, Four of Wands, and Hierophant means that you are like, if it's brought to my doorstep, I'm ending it here. Like, it's not coming to my house. I don't want to see it. It's not going to be on my path. Whatever the foolishness y'all are dealing with over there, I'm separating myself. And so this looks like a person, who's like, you looking to see, is that happening in my yard? Because that's what the Knight of Wands would do. He's like defending his space in this energy. This is like, I'm defending my space here in the peace part, right? And then you have conflict with the King of Swords and Page of Wands. Someone is either speaking out of turn or doing something that doesn't make any sense. And that's where you're like, I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what's going on in that little mind of yours, but this is not happening in my space. Something about that is occurring here. The conflict also is between what makes logical sense, and what you actually want to do. So that you may be torn between action and then plot, like the plot of it, like that, what I really want to do, it won't help anything. How I see the situation versus what I want to do right now. You know how, like, when someone's bullying your kid and your first instinct is to go out there and grab the kid, right? You're like, don't touch my child, don't do this or that to my child. But logically, that doesn't make sense, right? Like, you're like, well, I could go to jail. How would I like it if someone was grabbing my kid? That this isn't actually appropriate behavior, but there's a side of you that's like, my inner kid, my 10-year-old self is going out there in my grown body kind of thing. So there's some conflict here between the action and the thoughts. All right. I had to throw that out there because they were showing an energy of like, you want to go out there and just, snatch this child. Like, do not bully another child, especially mine. Taking steps, the Hanged Man and Death here. And so there's a taking steps energy of you intend on changing direction or trying to see things from different angles. There's something here where you're really trying to figure something out and get to the bottom of it, right? But you don't want to be a part of it. If there's drama, because I'm seeing conflict, the drama, right? But this is major with Hangman and Death. That means that there's no turning back. And so you're trying to take steps. Like I said, there's something that's over. There's something that you are done with. And you are trying to, you like, there's an avenue that's closed. So I have to be strategic about the next steps. I need to see things from all angles. What's best for me? Taking steps, this intention is usually about really, like, you see the end game, but what is the best way to get there, right? Maybe I shouldn't go straight to the front door. Maybe I should XYZ. And it's, and you're being divinely guided with the Hangman and Death. This is divinely guided. Okay. Like, you have to trust your intuition. You may have to trust what you're feeling, your gut feelings, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it intuition. Some people say my gut. Some people say, my conscience or something like that, but you have to trust that. Victim mentality, with the Three of Pentacles and Six of Swords. Some of you may feel like, why is it that for the way things are working out for me, I have to be the one to get away from it? Why can't it just, you know what I mean? I find it kind of funny because I would feel the same way. Why is it that I'm the one that has to leave? Why am I the one that has to make, to get away from a situation? It's like, if someone is doing certain things towards me, why can't they leave? And this may be like if there's an end of a marriage. Not saying that's the case, but this is a possibility with this combination here. Truly is. The other person may have been the one that caused all the havoc. They may have been the one that deceived you, that betrayed you. But then you find yourself having to leave the marital home. And you're just like, why should I be the one to leave when they are the ones that caused the problem? Right? And so there's something here about feeling victimized by that. Like, I'm trying to work with a person that didn't really leave me a choice. And I have to go somewhere. And that's not fair. So it may not be the end of a marriage, but it may be the end of something, like the end of something that was like really taking full advantage of you, and you're the one that has to go. You're just like, what? Just thinking about it will probably throw you for a loop. Like, I can't believe this is my situation. Like, I'm the one that has to make all the concessions. I don't think so. So you're taking steps to try to see things a little differently because something is done, done. All right. And so the conflict would be between what you really want to do versus what would make sense, and it's very triggering, it looks like. But Spirit is telling you that you got to trust you, because Hierophant is here. That is representative of Taurus. It is arguably the strongest card out of the major arcana, because not only do you have like spiritual direction and inspiration, but you have knowledge to back up your claims. So this is like the strength to the max, kind of thing, because you have conviction and you have metaphysical evidence. You've got all this evidence. You've got angels coming down to validate your claims and such. If you want to be technical, about this. But this is definitely saying that you know what to do. You need to trust your gut. You need to follow your instincts. You need to follow your own path. So they're saying that you're needing to get away from something that's very treacherous. Here, Ten of Swords, but it's over, right? And with Knight of Wands, that would be trusting your instincts. Go where there's smoke, there's fire, right? You may find something out. I'm seeing clarity when the Ten of Swords appears as well. Like, something is over and now you have clarity about it, and you can be stable and happy and head towards that as well. Defend your place, defend your stance at all costs. There's something about that here as well. All right, so you could be dealing with another Taurus here, a fire sign, air sign. We have Pisces and Scorpio. So we have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp, an Aries, Taurus cusp even. And so that is what we've got here. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.